Out here, there's an RV there. Touched some pine cones and got some sap on my fingers. Like, here we are. As an artist, you are expressing something from yourself. So really, like, what you express says something about your mind. And really, I was thinking about this a lot yesterday about, I was like meditating, contemplating about like observing your thoughts and just seeing them where they go, and then getting to know yourself and like seeing what are the thought loops that appear in your mind, and then being curious about them, being like being accepting of them, being like, this is happening. I'm not like thinking about what I want to be happening, but I am observing what is happening, and I'm accepting what is happening. So being in that space, in that mental space, and being in and then recognizing that like sometimes it's like just resting is like the best thing you can do. Not like pursuing any one of your thoughts to like, usually the thought is like, oh, how can I do this? How can I make myself better? How can I attain something better? What if like you just like rest and like just observe, and like this is the meditative state, and so resting is sometimes like an ethical, sometimes it's like the most ethical thing you can do, and spiritually like wholesome thing you can do. Just observing what you hear, what you see, what you hear, and what is happening in what you feel in your body. Like maybe you have some emotion that's like being repressed, or like that's just being ignored, or maybe it's fueling some mental activity, some thought, some thinking, some worrying, some reactions. Maybe you're feeling like some anger from like some hurts that like happened maybe like 20 years ago, and it's still like there, like this wound. Like the body keeps the score concept, and just like not doing anything is sometimes the best choice. And okay, so that's, and now the thing is, like, as an artist, like, what you put out there in the world is your kind of response to the world. So I really believe, like, my the conclusion of all of conclusion of all of my endeavors, attempts at education of myself is that I am generally speaking an artist, as a being in this world, as an agent. Like, my most fundamental mode of being is that of an artist, essentially like in-out machine, data in, data out. So the data that is out, that goes out, is art, which is a synthesis of the data that's coming in from my senses, from the world, and compiled down with my algorithm of my self, which goes to like my genetic makeup, my experiential experience, which says like, this is what I feel, this is what I want, this is what I understand my experience as. This is how I understand it, and really the thing here is so I'm just thinking of the artist's way, the artist's way, the artist's way. That book, it's like, to me, that is the guide. And I did it like 2 years ago now, or 3 years ago, like 2019, like, and my intention at Burning Man was like, become unstuck as an artist, and as a programmer, and as an entrepreneur, and as a human being. And my conclusion from that was like, well, first, it's like my discoveries there were like this like mind shift of like being like, hey Conrad, like, you're all right, you're like a pretty, like, you have always been yourself, and like you're like pretty interesting kind of human being. And so like, you know, self-love, self-love, self-love. And at the same time, it's like, do morning pages and do the artist's way practices, and write. Be a writer. I'm gonna throw this at the phone. I missed. I'm gonna throw this at the phone. At you, the viewer. And I was just like, yeah, when I was a kid, I would go to Canada, and I would just be like, being in Canada is just so nice. What if I was someone that lived in Canada? Like, I would be a different person, and like, that would be cool. And self-acceptance. And so, to sum up, like, you're an artist. You have an artist's soul. Like, make art. As a human being, that's like your calling. That's your modus operandi. That's who you are in the most fundamental level. And that's 10 minutes now. And rest.